Justice for Mohbad has been quiet for a while now, and I'm sure you probably must have asked yourself certain questions. I know it was going to get to this point. Have you ever wondered, ever thought about it? How come ever since they talk, scream, and shout about possibility of a camera recording anything at all that could shed light to what took Mohbad's life? Have you ever thought about it? Like, have you ever thought about this? Why? Even more, why Mohbad's father did not even bother to personally press for any remote capturing, neighbor or whatever, capturing whatever it is that will be needed, useful in getting justice for his son. I'm talking about the CCTV. It has been established that the man that did all, he availed himself to get the CCTV out. This man was worked against. What do I mean? I mean, they made sure that that man did not succeed. They made sure that they circumvented it, they broke it apart, they scattered it. I'm talking about Yomi Fabi. He was going to cut the bullshit. Yeah, he was going to cut it and then get this CCTV thing sorted out. But somehow, we saw a game, a terrible one, evil and wicked game. A stupid game, a foolish one played. They circumvented it and they made sure that nothing will surface. Not until Mohbad's father started insulting those who have put their lives on the line, people who had done so much to make sure that Mohbad's father becomes comfortable. They found a way to donate money. They realized that Mohbad's father is more of a sucker, and they started understanding what Cynthia was saying about Mohbad's father. That the man is never satisfied. He always wants more. It's all about, it's like a dike. He wants to be filled constantly. One of those people that circumvented, or let us say scattered this CCTV thing, one of them that scattered it, not until Mohbad's father had issues with that person, not until then was she able to tell us that, do you know that all that I've done for Mohbad's father, even though I was giving him money, he still went ahead to say, I'm making money off his son's demise. And whenever I had something to do, for example, like a birthday shout out, Mohbad's father requested for money. And he was not shy about demanding for an exact amount. He didn't say, whatever you have, give to me. What does that show? What does that tell about such a person? Without further ado, let's jump right into it. You're about to be shocked with what you're about to see.
Who you all trusted? Did he put everything forward to say that there's a CCTV in my son's house? And it has a DVR. And then the police will start looking into the people in that. Who removed the DVR? He never fought for that. Because the other people in the house, they've compromised. So if anybody writes anything to Abuja and say there is CCTV in the house, so Lagos State Police did not want to take the CCTV, they will say, come and prove it to us if there was CCTV. Anything that gets close to that, there is CCTV in the house, was when we got into the house and we took an expert. We sought an audience to go into the house and see firsthand if there is any clue left that we can use to get justice for Mohbad. Any other person are just sitting on social media and saying, yes, there was CCTV. But ask them, come and prove it. So why would they go and take? Why would they go and how is it possible? If there was no presidency, Wunmi won't go on national newspaper and write that he went to go and say that the presidency is too busy for that. She never said it's a lie. There are kidnappers in Abuja that took my Damola. There are kidnappers that took what's this other guy? Spending. So if you see the wickedness and the evil they did, for somebody that once it's up running, they've said I was lying. There is nothing like presidency. And I was at the point of arresting the spending. When I mean arrest, I mean police arresting the spending with us pointing to him like this is the person. That is the point a lot of people would have said, wow. So it was true. So Yomi has been speaking the truth. And he thought he would publicly shame me, to publicly be subject me to ridicule. That I am lying at this stage of my life with all those things I have done. That person doesn't think it is time for me to call myself and the consciousness. That is what Paparano is doing. That is why you don't know why I'm saying thank you, sorry to him and say thank you. That I distrusted Yomi too. When we were telling story that it was other group, they had something going, I said, okay. And I look at it, what's a mental problem? Case. It's only the president that have the power to do that. Then IG presidency. But IG would rather say, if you have anything new, I can't be going to all my command. I can't be going to all the state command because people complain. I would rather refer you back to them and say, go and meet them and let them do the right thing. Because it doesn't make sense. It's okay, everything, carry everything you have done. Melody IG confirm my attendance in Abuja. But case want anybody got competition go see Abuja. I command state command, all murder cases, bring it back. They can't be bringing all the cases from all the states. They can't be bringing. Campus bossy, these people that are claiming that they are the ones to Ishewani, ask them what did they supply? When did you write? That will make the president. When? Who did you write to? And now that people saw the truth, it's okay for a he has a name in his own right. So he knew all of this. It was actually true. And all the attacks we put on him, open distrust, open shaming. And this Yomi did not stop until he arrived to this stage. Who that to this stage, you know? Because some people were clever to say, let's hijack it. He still fight. I want to react that they were trying to hijack that kind of job. He should come and apologize. But sorry, irrespective of who they are or whatever platform they belong, they knew that is what they were donating to. They knew it was that evil with Ecofet shake. How will you feel? With months of distrust, can we allow sharing? Can we them support in the comment section? Come Gallivant. So when I say, when the apology came from him, is the biggest and the purest apology. That is the kind of apology I can return back. That is the kind of energy I can return. Not because I can't play stupid again. But what's important you? Iniraye, what's important you? But in the more, your children have weaknesses. So that can support they should start picking on the weakness of your children. Come on, I have never gone after any of these people. I have only been sharing my truth. And when I was abandoned, I fought on. It's the same struggle. Take John with justice for Mohbad. So if all I have done, materialize this after you all called me a liar. Calling somebody a liar alone is enough to weaken somebody mentally. When you like, how am I lying? Is it a crime to speak the truth to you guys? Why would you be doing this to me? They thought they've not done anything bad. They thought I just woke up one day. I want to block this. I want to block this. I'm proud. When I have been enduring attacks. Do you know how many people have blocked me? You're me till they parod you. Let me block him. Some people will say it with pride. You're me, lórí àwọn iṣẹ́ actor nìyẹn ṣá. Irọ́ ti pọ̀ jù. Òun fẹ́ ṣe kinní kan. The last time when there was warrant, when I got information that somebody was trying to escape through Cotonou, I don't have the power. Police will tell you, however, it's just a warrant, not a wanted stuff. Nobody's been declared wanted. Are we going to leave Lagos Island to go and stand in front of Cotonou border? I said, they will escape. I said, what can I do? Let me just go there and make some noise. Let me scare them away. Because let me scare them. When they hear that noise, I was just doing everything to help because there were no resources.
Wọ́n fẹ́ pa ẹ́ o sá lọ ìlú òyìnbó, òun ti gbé fìdí bọ́tù, òun ti gbé skul báàgì, òun ti mú kórede torí iye millions tó ti wọ́wọ́ ẹ̀, òun ti ra ticket, ó gba airport kọjá, ó gba gbogbo owó wa kó travel ẹlẹ́kìíní, lẹ́lẹ́kejì owó tún wọlé, òun ti gbá ọmọ, ó tún gbé báàgì, ó tún lọ bí bówó ṣe ń wọlé, owó yẹn kàn pọ́pì ní owó téèyàn ò ṣiṣẹ́ fún, owó àná owó bàjẹ́ sí, owó wá kú wàṣọ, owó fẹ́ máa kọra máa wá ṣáwà la kó bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, ó lè, ó ń pariwo, ó sunkún kiri, ò ní lọ́ọ̀yà, Yọ̀mí ò ní lọ́ọ̀yà, nígbà tó kọ́kọ́ béèrè lọ́ọ̀yà ó Sókótó ni lọ́ọ̀yà ẹ wà, ìwọ lọ gba lọ́ọ̀yà mọ́là téèyàn kan kò lè sọ̀dì fún odidi Sókótó ni ìwọ ti lọ mú lọ́ọ̀yà ẹ, olóòlẹ́dìó jọ NGO ẹ, ṣé Mohbad nìkan ló ń jà fún ni? Ṣé rísì tó ṣe dá NGO lẹ̀ torí Mohbad ni? Because I don't understand. Àbúrò ẹ tí wọ́n yìn pa, ìgbà wo ló fẹ́ ṣe justice fábúrò ẹ̀? Òun la fẹ́ mọ̀. Yọ̀mí olè, ó wá ń kọra, ó wá fẹ́ máa romance àwa àti bàbá. Kọ́ sáyé kọ́ bọ̀ ojú wa ti là bàjẹ́. Ojú wa ti là bàjẹ́. Láti kọ́ lánú mi ṣe torí mi ìmọ̀ pẹ̀ sí ẹ̀ ó máa tó yìí. Mo rò bóyá sí kékeré ló máa kọ̀ fún ṣọ́ọ̀pù kékeré. Mi ìmọ̀ pé ó máa ṣe ṣòfò mọ́jú dòru débi tèpètèpè tọmọtọmọ. Táwọn èèyàn fi wá ń bẹ̀ pé ìyí tó ṣe fún Láti ti pọ̀ ju ó ti tó. Yọ̀mí olè ló wá jà. Tó bá ti béèrè question lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ báyìí, ó ti bí ẹnu, ó ti kùn ẹ́ níbi egbò. Olè, káàtù tó fi gbowó afẹ́rí NGO olè alápá máa ṣiṣẹ́. Yọ̀mí olè lọ́wọ́ ṣe Yọ̀mí olè. Gbogbo àwọn onílé ló wá ń blọ́ọ̀kì, àwọn àrífà ó máa blọ́ọ̀kì wọn náà. Ṣé báwọn yẹn náà rówó gbà lọ́ ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ síta? Tó bá jẹ́ gbàtẹ́ ìṣàpapín 70-30 ni. Yọ̀mí Láti wá gbà wá mọ́ra ń sìn. Àwọn tí bàbá kò yẹ kí n bá wọn jà torí Yọ̀mí ni mo jẹ bá gbogbo wọn jà. Ọjọ́ tí mo sọ̀rọ̀ ni mo jẹ bá gbogbo wọn jà. Wo tí ì rí nǹkankan, ẹ máa ṣẹ̀ sí dọjọ́ ọkú ni. Láti fómi lò ó, ìwọ náà ló jẹ́ àmọ́ pé tí Yọ̀mí bá ní o dúró wà dúró, tó bá ní o jókòó wà jókòó, ìwọ àtàwọn fáàní ẹ Yọ̀mí lẹ tẹ̀lé. Nísìn Yọ̀mí ní okòwò wá, Yọ̀mí ní kí ló dé tó ṣe ń fà káàtù ẹgbowó kò ń ṣe iye tó béèrè ló kó lẹ̀. Yọ̀mí ní òun gba owó, ó ní òun ní NGO òun lákàùnt, wáì tó ṣe ń fà káàtù ẹgbowó, ìkan tó dà yín pọ̀ náà ló máa tún yín ká. Ẹ̀yin olè yìí. Thank you very much ma, God bless you ma, thank you ma.
Mo má gbàgbé pé Yọ̀mí ti wá, ó ti bọ́ta, ó ti wá bẹ̀bẹ̀ o. ó ń bẹ̀bẹ̀ profusely lálẹ́ yìí o.
ìgbà wo ló ń bẹ̀bẹ̀ ìgbà wo ló ti
alẹ́
gbọ́
yìí alẹ́ yìí. mo ti sọ mo ní ó máa bẹ̀bẹ̀, mo sọ lọ́dọ̀ Statoyin lánàá mo ní ó máa bẹ̀bẹ̀, mo tún sọ lẹ́yìn kan lọ́dọ̀ Abẹ́bí mo ní ó máa bẹ̀bẹ̀.
kódà wọ́n lè lọ bẹ̀ àwọn yẹn, wọ́n lè calm down, wọ́n á tún lè dáwó fóun.
Láti fúnra rẹ̀ gan máa gba ẹ̀bẹ̀ yẹn torí kóòtù tí láti ń kóòtù lórí àwọn standing fan ẹ̀ àti stupid fan ẹ̀ ó máa gba ẹ̀bẹ̀ yẹn, ó máa parọ́. Láti má gbàgbé pé ó ti sọ fún public pé Yomi o pé ọ̀gbágbá ni pé ó ń gbá yín ni o, so kó má tún wá padà wá persuade àwọn fans ẹ pé mistake ló fi sọ no.
bọ́ọ̀bì ìlérí ìdè play ẹ ti gbàgbé pé nínú owó yẹn náà ni Làtítí rí tiẹ̀, ẹ ti gbàgbé pé nínú owó yẹn náà ni Làtítí rí tiẹ̀, ọmọ àjọ pin ni alápàpín ni wọ́n, ìyẹn ti lọ nìyẹn, wọ́n tún bẹ àwọn fan and speaker, so gbogbo wọn máa tún dáwó, wọ́n tún jọ pin 70-30 bó ṣe ń lọ nìyẹn gbàgbé nǹkan tí Láti sọ.
àwọn fan àti AC.
For police to take a move here and then, it's always costly. Because mo realize pé èèyàn kọ́kọ́ ń ṣò agbára yẹn ti ń pọ̀ jù, eléyìí ò ní yọjú kò ní yọjú nìyẹn. People thought it was a lie. Gbogbo nǹkan ni irọ́, gbogbo nǹkan la ń ṣe nítorí owó, gbogbo nǹkan ni kinní kan. Ẹni tí ò bá lórúkọ gidi ò lè fèsì tí mo fèsì ìfẹ́ mọ̀ wọ́n yẹn, gbogbo àwọn tẹ́rù pé táwọn bá ní orúkọ tó ní weight ò ní fiṣẹ́ tó sí lórúkọ kò wá bọ́ta, you want to come and risk the name you've built. Àràbù àti ìdọ̀tí lèèyàn kan máa ṣe wọlú táwa ní ntajẹ́nu ayé tọ́ba ní at this stage kò jẹ́ nǹkan kan. Àbòsí ni pé àjànàkú kọjá báyìí mo rí nǹkan fìrí ni o, tẹ́ni bá kọjá wọ́n rí fìrí. When elephant passes, it's only hypocrite will say it's just fun, like small tiny insect or animal. It's not that big. You can't say that about elephant. Because when elephant passes, you will know, Jesus, this is an animal. You might not like the elephant. It might not be your pet or your kind of animal, but when you see it, it's seriously wrong to say, it's just a small animal. Does he has weight? It's not that big. No, that's not how people, honest people operate. So to those that understand life, the root cause, those that they know what they did, they know what was driving them to go behind and say, hello, Balo, Yomi, I just had she struggling. Let's take it away from him. It's not just about writing petition. It's because apart from the name and the face who are behind the complaint, the truth in Kotowane, it takes a strong will to face so many attacks. Do you know how many invitations they sent to me in Lagos State with the intent to put me in police cell if I continue to pursue the 30 seconds video? And I went in there and I came out. That is why we can be able to pursue and go forward. If you are not part of that, physically, it's still wrong to say, I want, no. So when they came here to insult me and call me a liar again, when they know they are the one lying, this is another serious pain they inflicted on me. The same people will say, come and beg me because I want to destroy you. We wanted to destroy you and take over your efforts and call it ours. But if we do this, you dare not react. If you react, we have some people in the public. So that's the only apology I have to say. My apology is to Papa Rhino. He spoke to his conscience. And I want to believe majority of the people following him, they realize that he took the right step. Justice for Mohbad is not going to stop. There are people that have dedicated their platform to attacking somebody like that, abusing. We can't stop them. If more people do, you will realize that everybody will go back to the original self. abuse and fracas. Only few platforms that are meant for serious cause of justice will say we are not in that kind of league. So if you see many platforms grow up and they start this, don't be bothered. It's quite a shame that we find ourselves in this situation, but with a little time, if they find need to adjust on themselves, the conscience will tell them. If they see no reason for that, so be it. I can't help. I'm willing to travel with, if it's just a few number of people that are conscience driven and they believe that, of course, honesty is the first chapter in the book of wisdom. I can't see anything lately. I don't know what anybody has said. I don't know. If I see later, maybe I will react. People have been calling me. I can't. I'm not in that league. The only thing that is important to me is I see people with conscience, people with maturity, people with honesty, people that can read pain and not unnecessary sentiment. Serious pain. Look at me, I'm in court with King White, I'm in court with this. Because of justice. Complain. I show you. You don't have a place for this. Do you know how many times all of them will be trying? Arrest, cannot be court. They plan like that too. Do you know how many times they plan? Do you know how many of these people don't donate, don't go for arrest and these are the same people that will be pretending to you that they are the pain. The aggressors are the one playing the victim again. Because sincerity of purpose and a conscience-driven, mindset is the only way out. If not, all I know is that God will never desert me and my people will never leave me. The honest people will never leave me, and I'm not going to struggle. I know what I stand for. I know what I'm pursuing, and I know certainly that help will come. Anybody can choose to say, I want to stop helping. While you are saying, I will never support him again, some people will, that's the moment some people will just say, I want to start supporting Break the Silence Foundation and Yomi Fabi. Because see, I'm talking something. See, I think bottle. Because see anything anybody first saw. Because this platform, tí o ti pè mí lólè. Kò tí sí platform tó àti Distrust mi rí. Ẹ dárúkọ platform yẹn pé ibi yóò àti rí èèyàn mẹ́ta mẹ́rin mẹ́wàá tí wọ́n ti tako Yomi Fabi àbí Break the Silence iṣẹ́ tá à ń ṣe. Ẹ dárúkọ platform náà. Kí wá ní bàbá àtẹ́fẹ́ máa sọ fún ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ńsìn nígbà tá a ti wá bá débi tó lápẹ̀rẹ̀ tí olórí ìlú ti dá sí. So you think everything is about. I only need people that are conscience driven. Nítorí gbogbo ìta ń sọ yìí, gbogbo àwọn tẹ́ ń sọ ìdílẹ̀ kò sí tí mo lọ dídì lọ bá pé jẹ́ lọ disrespect rí. And there is nobody that I never appreciate whatever they contribute to support a cause to whatever they do. Pé mo wo sùsùn, màá jíǹjì láàárọ̀ kùtùkùtù, màá ní òkè olórí ẹbí fẹ́ lọ insult, màá jí màá ní mo fẹ́ lọ insult Bukky Jesse, màá jí màá ní mo fẹ́ lọ insult Kofi. Why would I do that? Màá kọ́ jí màá ní mo fẹ́ lọ bú Wunmi, màá ní mo fẹ́ lọ jí mo fẹ́ lọ bá kí ni business tèmi pẹ̀lú gbogbo rubbish bẹ́ẹ̀. I don't live that kind of personality because there's no point. What's my business in saying I want to insult anybody? But when people inflict mental problem and torture on you, if you tell me I must not react even. And do you know how many of these attacks, insults I don't react to? You cannot even look into the old statistics and say, do Do you know how many of us have finished this guy? And me ade fibinu, I don't block him. Me the mama when he block him. Look at people that knew what they were saying. In your company, I deliberately refused to give credit to some people when they were just lying. I have no means to know whether they played any role. And whatever they are claiming on, I have done everything a human rights organization can do. A minimum sponsor, a minimum accommodate, a minimum. We mobilized, and I mobilized for all the warrants. And it talks about our arrest. It is Break the Silence Foundation that mobilized for all the documents going to court. So báwo mo ṣe fẹ́ mọ̀ pé ọkọ̀ ló iṣẹ́ kí wá lẹ́ni ẹ̀fẹ́ sọ pé òṣì warrant of arrest anybody ọmọ pa. Because they want you to come to the public and be saying all those things. I'm not supposed to be saying that. Because it's really necessary. But the truth is, that is what we did as a human rights organization. So báwo ṣe warrant of arrest àwọn yẹn. Mo sọ ọwọ́ ọlọ́pàá wá ṣe gbọ́ ẹ̀. Wọ́n fail, wọ́n díjà láti discard iṣẹ́ mi. Wọ́n wá ní ìjọ́ kejì wọ́n ṣe. How am I going to know? Èèyàn kan dẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ wò sùsùn ó dẹ̀ tear me down. Mo wá react. And they said mi ní padà jẹ́yàn wọ̀. Because I reacted when they caused me pain. The aggressor is now playing the victim. Is that what you people do? How many of you would like your children to be treated that way? That the people that inflict injury on your pain on your children will be asking your children to ask for forgiveness. Because me, none of these people have gone to touch what they are doing. The only thing that links us together is that they are donating whatever they think they can donate to support. It's voluntary. It's voluntary. So ẹni tó bá lóun ní platform tí ó mọ̀ pé n táwọn ṣe nìyẹn ẹ wo gbogbo àwọn tó gbé dìde recently ẹni tó bá ní àkàìbà tí òun ṣoní lára you are now beginning to say owó àrípọ̀ ń gbà àwọn kan dìde ọbẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń parọ́ bóyá bá tiẹ̀ fẹ́ sọ pé òun tẹ àti ẹni kan papọ̀ èwo làbọ̀rọ̀ máa fi ẹ̀pọ̀ mi máa sọ oúnjẹ lórí kiri I'm an actor mo popular mi popular èwo làbọ̀rọ̀ máa fẹ́ pọ̀ kí ẹ bá ti wọ́n ti ń lo ẹ̀pọ̀ mi ọtí whether show wọlé pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ ṣé kò wọlé you don't know. Okay, why will you pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ kí ló tó wá ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ you need stage it any day. If you are genuinely seeking justice, you keep quiet and say no, I won't help you with the wickedness you want to do against this man. Ẹni tó wá join ẹ̀ tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sọ pé ojú òtọ́ let me destroy your family, and I reacted and he reacted because I tried to destroy him. And some people say, oh yeah, go and apologize to that person. When she wants to destroy you, when she saw information about you, whether true or not, and she attacked you, you must take it because they donate to you. If that is your philosophy of life, deal me out. I'm not in that kind of category. Untolo Mashi, he will do it. You cannot play God in my life. I don't care who you are, you can't play God. And if your conscience will never drive you to speak the truth to yourself, that any kerera isile, owo koni gbogbo nkan, tó bá jẹ́ pé owó ni ẹ lọ ra ẹrú, I am not a slave. Ẹ̀yin lẹ́ṣẹ̀ mi, ẹ hurt mi, ẹ cause pain. Me, the few was anybody. I went on. Ẹ̀yin ẹlẹ́tí wá fẹ́ tán padà. Ìwọ ló tún ṣe wá. Ẹ má bẹ̀ mí ṣe ògbóró àwọn ọ̀dọ́ sí yẹn. Ohun tó ṣe ń sọ fún yín pé owó ni mo wá yẹn. Tó bá jẹ́ kó ṣì wà lọ́kàn yín tó yẹ kó lẹ́rù pé ń ṣe. Ẹ máa sọ lọ, ẹ sọ lọ́jà, ẹ sọ lórí TikTok, ẹ sọ Facebook. Nígbà tó lọ́n ti mọ̀. Táwọn tó rí wọ́n pé ti mọ̀. I just know 2, 3, 4 people and I will move on. I get it. If you are able to convince anybody to go away from my back, if they convince you and you hate me and you stay away from me, I will say congratulations. Enjoy it. Ìrìn àjò yẹn Ọlọ́run sọ pé bí tó máa ń dì sí nìyẹn. Ṣùgbọ́n o gbọ́dọ̀ establish pé ẹni ló lọ tọ́jà. O gbọ́dọ̀ mẹ́ni tí wọ́n kọ́ lọ tọ́jà. O gbọ́dọ̀ kọ́ mu jáde. N tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí o Yomi Fabiyi ìwọ lọ́wọ́ kọ́ lọ tọ́jà tó bá ti rí mú jáde and you choose to castigate me gbogbo ohun tó ṣe yẹn tó bá ṣiṣẹ́ fún mi yẹn tó bá ti dọ̀la just be expecting it not just to you torí tó bá ṣe fún ọ kò ní dùn ẹ̀ ọmọ adé wa sọ pé I didn't do anything that they are doing this to me. Then you remember the day when your conscience will tell you Yomi ò ṣẹ̀yìn lè wá máa pretend fún wa ń bí ẹ mọ̀ ṣèkà sí boy ó wá react ìtàn ẹ wá sọ pé kó fò ṣọlẹ́gbọ́n. It's easy for everybody to come up like this. Me ríro kasi tó máa mú justice for Mohbad wá ó lọ. They want to stop it. They thought if they suffocate it, justice for Mohbad will stop. Will stop. I will still find a way to put more pressure until we get to the end, until we get to the shore. I have nothing against anybody. Papa now we just donated for Yomi, and I'm saying something. Yomi still argue with me. It's not because I don't respect. I respect whatever you must have done, but the money is not for me. What's your account? What is she?
Welcome back. Well, it is obvious that Yomi Fabiyi is not backing down. And people have asked, is Mohbad's demise the only fight? Is this the only unstable? How come it is all about Mohbad? Are there no other people that are being unalived on a daily basis, like some other injustice that he needs to fight for? How come he's not talking about this injustice and what he needs to do about it? They have asked, and they even said, why is it that he's not focused on his craft? He has made it clear. He said, yes, I built my name, I built my brand and everything, acting movies, and I'm working on it. And I'm much more focused as at this time and moment on this fight against injustice. He said he was born to do this. He said he has gone to cross-check, and he does not pretend about where he leans towards. He said he is interested more in the worship and practices and culture of his ancestors, and that is what he is focused upon. He said the most effective and the most journeyed pathway that his ancestors and himself, himself, the lane, the pathway that they walked upon is what he is always talking about, and he said that's what he wants to walk upon. Ifamuyiwa said he's into the Yoruba traditional worship, and he's always talking about it. He said Jesus Christ, Christianity, Islam, and all of those things, they have no impact in his own life much more than the worship of his ancestors and all those practices. He said that is what he's interested in. Now, a lot of people have observed some form and sort of struggle. He's always he's struggling somehow to get people to trust him, to bring money. Maybe he has gone to consult some oracles and they told him not to worry, that at the beginning it's going to be very difficult, but he needs to pacify the gods and also persevere, pressing forward relentlessly. I just need to clear that part so that you understand where he's coming from and his belief. He does not mince words with this, and during the course of this journey of justice for Mohbad, there are certain persons that talked about, like the sister of Cynthia, that we had asked some money for them to do some prayers. That's what they call it, some prayers, and that certain spirits, deity need to be invoked, and all of that has been done. I don't know what exactly he wishes to achieve or attain, and I don't know how effective those spirits that he's consulting, I don't know how maybe they gave him the insight and told him not to worry, Cynthia is one, and one setting this and that. It's like there's no clarity in this thing. The direction that he's pushing towards, according to him, is to get justice for Mohbad and nothing more. And obviously it comes with money. Definitely he will need personal money to run and establish himself. He keeps talking about not asking for grant from the United States. After all, he has been recognized by them. He said he wants to do his thing for the next couple of years, and before asking for grant. It means if he's going to ask for grant, It's going to be a big one. He has done his activism, slept on the street, recorded it, and obviously, Yomi Fabi knows what he's doing. Mohbad's demise seems to be the appropriate and the best for him to catapult, which normally, definitely one thing or one event puts people on the limelight in that way, the way that he wants to be seen. Now, activist, not actor. He slept in Abuja for some days before he moved into the hotel. He said he had learned he just made sure that the A, B, C, D, E, F of a persecuted activist somehow has been recorded. Now I'm not saying that there is no attack on someone like Yomi Fabiyi. After all, most of the people who have been vocal on justice for Mohbad are in the diaspora, and none of them have stepped their foot into Nigeria. And the one that knew that anything could happen to her if she steps into Nigeria, quickly made sure that she pacified those that she has been tagging and calling. You know who I'm talking about. The one that I talked about Obelegushi, and they said she went to beg Obelegushi. If that's true or not, I don't care. The most important is justice for Mohbad. That's what we are talking about. So Yomi Fabi asked a question, very important question. So have you asked yourself, and that's the question I asked you at the beginning, how come Mohbad's father, in all of this man has not for one day. People will be like, oh, he's the man that lost his son. Leave him be. He's the one that lost his son. He's the one that lost his son. All those people that kept saying those things, apart from some few that are afraid to take a bite, they just cannot pull back. Every other person has pulled back from Mohbad's father. They said, Oga, continue to go and toe your line. You are waiting for the DNA, go ahead. If it is true or not, it's your business. Continue with whatever you want to continue with. We are sitting back here watching. We are watching you. We are watching you. But don't think you can fool us, because we will fight it to finish. Ladies and gentlemen, do you think Mohbad's father is so dumb that he cannot press for a CCTV? How come he did not support Yomi Fabi directly? I will say this as a closing. Either Mohbad's father, mother, brother, sister, whoever it is, friends, anything, whatever it is that it could be. One thing that I want to tell you, and I know, even if you've not agreed to what Yomi Fabi is talking or anything, make sure nobody unalives you. Make sure nobody pies you. Because if they pie you, you are on your own. Don't lose guard. That's it.